Someone called it off with you in the past, and you guys have broken up. And since then, you have now found new love. You've been in a long term relationship, and this person is watching you be someone who they never got to see. Okay, so this message unfortunately feels very jealous. It feels like someone watching with envy. All right, and whoever you are, you've moved on. You're in a happy relationship, and this ex of yours is just like, it's giving me the energy of, I want to say, look what you missed out on. Okay, but it's not coming from your point of view. You no longer care about this person and their feeling towards you. Okay, but unfortunately they're getting a front row seat to you and your new boo and your happiness and this life that you have. I feel like the two of you fell out. Okay, and whenever the two of you fell out, I feel like there was, a lot going on. I don't think the two of you were aligned. This relationship obviously wasn't meant to be. But somewhere along the lines, I want to say this relationship, this is like over 10 years ago. But somewhere along the lines, you healed and you created this beautiful life for yourself. You look different from whenever you were with this person. Your partner is very healthy. You could have kids with your partner, okay? And it's like you could have kids with this past ex as well, okay? But there's something about them comparing their relationship with you to your current relationship. And it's unfortunate that they're doing that. Something within their life has kept them stagnant and from being able to heal whatever they have going on within them, because it's just so much projection, and I'm just seeing you and your family in their own lane. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups coming out in reverse. This relationship didn't work out for you. Okay, this is a partnership, a romantic partnership that you are no longer in. Okay, the King of Cups in reverse. The reason why this partnership didn't work out is because everybody was immature. Okay, everybody was too young. This is something that happened 10 plus years ago. Okay, the Devil coming out in the reverse. Not only did that partnership not align, but there was some sort of low vibrational aspect to it that needed to be moved around. Okay, so you dodged this stagnation from this partnership. You moved on, you built this new life, and things are beautiful, things are wonderful. Okay, Justice, yeah, thank you Spirit, thank you Spirit. Okay, and things are like balanced. Okay, things are beautiful, you see clarity, everything's kind of like set in place for you. You have a beautiful job. The Queen of Swords, okay, this is more your speed. Okay, you're more mature. And it's like, this is like what life was supposed to look like for you. The Ace of Wands. And this person is watching all of this happen. And it's just got them like, I don't know. They're just jealous of the fact that you're in this stability. Okay. I am picking up on heavy masculine energy, but this can also be a feminine with, opposites, take it how it resonates. But there's just so much stability and happiness and grace, and this wasn't what it was like whenever you were in the past relationship. Okay, the Ace of Cups, there's so much potential, there's so much love. Okay, there's so many new beginnings. The Eight of Cups, okay, but you had to walk away from this other relationship. Okay, you had to leave behind the other relationship, the King of Swords, because something just wasn't aligned with the two of you at the time, and that's why there was this separation. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the two of you with the Six of Swords had to go your separate ways, and that's what I'm talking about. That whatever this like past partnership is, it's because the two of you were too young. I'm picking up on like infidelity, I'm picking up on like, addictions, whatever it may be. The time was not right. But this person now thinks, now that they're witnessing you, oh, the time is right. Okay, and you've moved on. Okay, we've got this Seven of Swords coming out in the reverse. Your attention is no longer on that person. You're no longer fighting for that person. Okay, you've gained this sense of self. All right, the Empress coming out in the reverse to the Lovers coming out in the reverse. You no longer see that partner as someone who you want to nurture a relationship with. You're no longer attracted to them. Okay, literally. This is, if it was like this, yeah, go for it. Go boo, the time is right. But the time is not right anymore. The two of you were no longer aligned. You're in this beautiful place of like harmony. And then you have this like salty ex. I don't understand the energy at all. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's something about them, you like ceasing communication, or like transitioning the way you're communicating with this person. So like I said, you could have children with this person, and that's why you're needing to communicate with them still, but there's some sort of aspect of there being like communication there. Okay, or communication needs to cease, or if there's no kids, then there definitely doesn't need to be any communication. All right, and then the world coming out, this is going to make your ex feel very sad. Okay, but this cycle needs to complete. All right, there's something that needs to come to an end. There's some sort of closure that's happening between this dynamic, the Chariot, yeah, to the Tower, yeah, okay, to the Four of Swords. This ex of yours is going to have to retreat. There's some sort of like tower that they're facing, okay? All they're doing is like bringing a tower to them. There's some sort of like complete destruction that's coming to their life. They've got some sort of like, there's something that they're avoiding working on, and that's why their attention is so much on yours. And they don't see that like this thing is coming like blaring at them, about to knock them over. But they're distracting themselves. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the healing, okay? But I love you. I'll see you on the next one.